raids that the feds say took down key members of a violent gang in the South Bay.
They put the knife on me and they grabbed my bag and they took all of my stuff and all of my jewelry.
Roadside heist. The search is on for a team of thieves accused of stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry. Why the victim said this was no random job.
The NBC4 News at 3 starts now.
Right now at 3, a crackdown on violent crime in San Pedro. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Annabelle Sedano. This is new video from the FBI showing the raids this morning. The target, gangs and the Mexican mafia. NBC4's Karma Dickerson is live in San Pedro with just how successful this operation was. Karma.
Annabelle, the FBI and the LAPD announcing today that they teamed up to take down what they're calling one of the most active and violent gangs in the LA Harbor area. 13 arrests, 17 locations around San Pedro, hundreds of local and federal officers on the ground, all part of an early morning raid targeting the Rancho San Pedro, or RSP gang.
These individuals who have wreaked havoc in the community for many, many years.
The gang, with about 500 members according to authorities, men and women, and reports and pays taxes to the Mexican mafia. Notorious in the area going back to the 70s, according to law enforcement.
Murder, extortion, drug trafficking, firearms trafficking at a level that one would think not be accomplished.
Law enforcement, including LAPD, FBI, and Homeland Security agents, arrested 13 people today and have charged 5 more.
Are these the bosses? Are these the people?
Yes, these are in part the leadership.
Through the raids, law enforcement says they recovered guns, materials for ghost guns, and drugs. With hundreds of members of this gang still in the streets and a potential power vacuum, police had this message.
As much preparation and resources as we put into this takedown, we have also put into ensuring that the gap does not get filled. So we will have extra resources in the community to ensure that no further violence stems out of this void that has been created by taking these people off of the streets.
And we also asked about, the numbers here. They say that there are 500 people within this gang, but they arrested about a dozen. And they said that this is a multi-year operation. They're going to continue this crackdown. So they said you can expect more law enforcement action to come. Reporting live, I'm Karma Dickerson, NBC4 News.
Some big work there, Karma. Thank you very much for that. A neighborhood in Venice is dealing with this. Yeah, a big mess right now. A water main break created a huge sinkhole early this morning. And right now, crews are still working to get it fixed. NBC4's McCollum Medina is live in Venice. Mac, how much longer is this work going to take?
It's going to be much longer than a lot of neighbors here would rather not be. About 30 neighbors, 30 homes here without any water or sewer because of what happened here. You can see DWP crews have been digging through that sinkhole for the better part of the day. Crews telling me they're dealing with a 16-inch water main pipe that certainly broke. They believe that water main pipe is about 30 years old. It's not the only thing. That sewer line needs to also be fixed. Let me show some video of crews digging out that pipe this afternoon. They say this is likely going to be a few more hours, well into the afternoon, before they're actually able to fix the pipe and get water back up and running in the neighborhood. And of course, the sewer as well. The city has been working to replace these older pipes around the city. Now, this pipe, again, just about 30 years old, last time it was replaced, according to DWP folks here, in the 90s. They believe it's basic earth movement that might have caused this pipe to break. The pipe bursted this morning around 3 a.m. That's what neighbors say. They heard it rupture.
It sounded like there was a lot of rain going on outside. Kind of woke me up. And I got up around 4:30. I'm outside, and the street was, well, pretty much a sea as you see it here. Went around the corner and was surprised to see a crater there. And it's pretty much what you see now.
The neighbor actually shared with us these photos that he took. You can see right by the crater, there's a car that was very close to falling in. Luckily, they were able to move that car out of the way, and there was no damage to any cars or any homes. Now, I did reach out to Councilwoman Tracy Parks' office to get some more information on exactly what they are doing about this issue as well. She was out here this morning, according to neighbors, trying to make sure they understood what was happening here. I'm waiting to get a statement from her. Once we have that, we'll turn to share that with you as well. We're live in Venice, so I'm calling the NBC4 News.
All right, Mac, thank you very much for that. We are definitely standing by for this that news as well. Meantime, it's business as usual once again. The Hollywood Burbank Airport, a staffing shortage of air traffic controllers caused major delays and cancellations in and out of Burbank yesterday. Today, the airport says it's not having issues with staffing. However, there were some delays this morning due to weather. The FAA has been warning about problems nationwide as the government shutdown continues. Federal workers are facing uncertainty over pay and job security as we mark 1 week of the shutdown. A White House memo argues furloughed workers are not entitled to back whenever the shutdown lifts. But that's at odds with the law that requires back pay. President Trump also said today job cuts are on the way. The shutdown much longer.
Because of the shutdown, which I think they made a big mistake, we're able to take out billions and billions of dollars of waste from interviews. They've handed it, on a silver platter.
Lawmakers do not appear close to a deal to reopen the government. After 2 failed votes on Monday, Democrats want the funding bill to include an extension of health care subsidies that are set to expire. Well, the LAPD has another apparent follow home robbery on its hands in Woodland Hills, and another person in the jewelry business was a target. NBC4's Gordon Tsukumatsu is live on Ventura Boulevard with a jeweler's story. Gordon.
Well, Annabelle, it started with something so routine. A man leaving a restaurant here on Ventura Boulevard just west of DeSoto when suddenly his tire went mysteriously flat. Now he knows why. LAPD detectives earlier this afternoon leaving Poquito Mas on Ventura Boulevard. No comments on camera force yet, but they did confirm that part of their investigation will involve surveillance video.
And the police came and I have a police.
Those cameras can verify what Ali Sedegat told officers last night. A frightening tale of robbery at Eighth Point that started with the ruse.
I have a flat tire. I came out from my car and I going to check my tire.
Sedegat says he had just left Poquito Mas in this red Ford Mach-E. As he was checking the flat, he suddenly realized he wasn't alone.
And 2 guys, they came to me, one of them with the knife, with the ski mask. They put the knife on me and they grabbed my bag and they took all of my stuff and all of my jewelry.
More than $200,000 worth, he says. He had stopped for dinner at the restaurant on his way back from his jewelry design shop in downtown LA. He believes the robbers popped his tire while he was parked so he would stop.
Surprise you? Not at all. Not at all, to be honest.
Today, business owners in this stretch of Ventura Boulevard are aware of what happened, like Alex McKee of Badash Cigars across the street.
I'm always concerned. I've got my head on a swivel when I leave the shop at night.
The LAPD says this could turn out to be the 4th follow-home robbery involving jewelry in Woodland Hills in the past month and a half. Sources confirmed to NBC4 Investigates that they're trying to determine if all the cases might be related. The good news is that Mr. Sedegat was not injured in this robbery, but he now joins a growing list of people in the jewelry business who have been targeted in this part of the city. Reporting live from Woodland Hills, Gordon Tsukumatsu, NBC4 News.
All right, Gordon, thank you very much for that update. Meantime, new details about a case we've been following since June. We now know what led to the death of a 7-Eleven employee who collapsed following a fight with her coworker. The LAPD says the 2 women got into a verbal argument that turned physical. It happened at this 7-Eleven location on Melrose in Hollywood. Officers found Jessica McLaughlin conscious on the floor. She was taken to the hospital and died about a week later. Today, the coroner listed her cause of her death as a lack of oxygen to the brain and exacerbation of asthma. No arrests have been made in connection to her death. The district attorney